Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Show and Tell Friday Night Fire. I am Helena, but you can call me Lena, and this is What's Poppin', the Small Business Home Shopping Network. And tonight is our Hats and Heels edition, which means we are going to be talking to one of our amazing small business owners that is going to be at our Hats and Heels Ladies Only Tea Party pop-up on April 30th. This is going to be amazing and you do not want to miss it. If you need to go ahead and register, make sure you click the link in my profile and hit that event link to register for some girl time, some music, some bottomless mimosas, some catered treats, all types of fun. It's gonna be amazing. So again, it is a tea party pop-up shop. We have right now over 20 vendors that are going to be at our pop-up shop. It is going to be amazing, and one of those special small businesses is none other than Mr. Timmy Turner. And I'm not talking Fairly Odd Parents. I'm talking Bossed Up Bakery, Mr. Vegan Baker himself, Timothy Turner. Let me go ahead and grab him on the line with him so we can go ahead and see what he has got. Tea party. This is the one gentleman that we actually have at this party. We've only got one guy, y'all. Hey, there he is. Hey, Timmy Turner, how you doing tonight, honey?
Hey, I'm good. How y'all doing?
I'm doing fine. And where you told me you are not at home, so where are you located tonight?
I am actually in Birmingham, Alabama. I'm here for a conference, so got to do a little work in the meantime. So.
Because you got a big boy job.
Yeah.
You got a big boy job. Well, I'm actually not at home either. I am actually over at the Marriott at Stone Mountain.
Oh,
so
okay.
we are both kind of doing some remote commingling this evening.
Right. Yeah,
So, Timmy Turner, I don't know you too well. I've never met you in person. This is my first time communicating with you. So go ahead and tell me, because I'm nosy and I need to know all about my people before y'all roll up on me. You know, I did my digging.
Right.
And I made the little promo for your commercial, and you've got some really, really yummy stuff over there.
Yeah.
So
man.
I know you got some skills, and I know you're going to show your ass being the only guy vendor over there with all us ladies.
Yeah.
So go ahead and tell us a little bit about yourself, Tim.
My name is, actually, my real name is not Timmy Turner. So let's start there. My name is Tim. The last name is just a pseudonym, just because I am a police officer. So I don't want some of these people that I end up putting in jail to be able to find me on Facebook.
So that's your big boy job.
Yeah,
that's your big boy job.
Yeah, I'm a detective with a police department. So that's what I do full time. I'm a detective. I got 3 beautiful kids. I got a lovely wife at home who's actually on here watching right now. Hey, baby, how you doing?
Hi, wifey. You got to be proud of them.
Yeah, so
we make some yummy stuff over there. You're lucky.
Yeah, so actually, I'm new to baking, believe it or not. So I just started baking back in October of last year is when I baked my first cake. And
really? And you're already having skills like that?
Yeah. So I started baking.
How did this start though? So, because I mean, going from, did you do like angry cop bacon? You know what I mean? You have a rough day, too many like jaywalking tickets or something, and you got to go home and get that aggression out. Like, how did you transition from like, clank clank to clanking in the pans?
So one of the biggest things, what I tell new police officers is you got to have a hobby. So I have been for the last couple of years just trying to search for what my hobby is.
Your woosah,
I have tried,
that woosah moment.
Yeah, something that'll just take you away from the job, because a lot of police officers, even when they off, that's all they do is talk about work. You know what I mean?
They're still always really on the job,
Right,
just
exactly.
always, yeah.
So I like to do things. I've dabbled in photography, stand-up comedy, just so many different things. And one thing that I do like to do is cook. That's something that I've always done, probably since college. And I
Okay.
had never baked, and I had been talking for years and years. Oh, I'm gonna bake something. I'm gonna bake something. And actually, I have a cousin in California who's one of my favorite cousins. She has a baking business, and she just kept saying,
Oh,
"Man, you keep saying that you're gonna bake. When you gonna bake? I want to see what you got." So
just
I
shut up
actually,
and be about it, right?
yeah. So I invited my mom and my mother-in-law over for a Sunday dinner one time, and I was like, "This is the perfect opportunity for me to get out there and just try to bake." And I baked a chocolate cake from scratch, and they raved about that cake all night. And I was like,
Really?
well, maybe I'll just, see if I'm pretty good at this,
Right. Just
And
try it out a little bit.
yeah, so I started baking a little bit more, and more people was like, hey, man, you got to bake me a cake. I need some cupcakes. I need this. I
But
need that.
how did you come on the vegan angle? Because that is not something that is regular baking.
Right.
It takes a difference when you have to, remove certain ingredients and substitute with others. Your measurements are not the same.
Yeah.
It's a completely different. So how did you decide to go the vegan route? I mean, are you celiac, compromised? Anybody in your family? Like,
Yeah.
what made you
So,
go that route?
yeah. So I'm not vegan. My family's not vegan. However, my son is allergic to dairy. So that's why I started
Okay.
baking vegan. Um,
Okay.
because I know not only him, but a lot of kids have allergy issues or, just try to eat a little bit healthier. So,
Correct. Right.
and then, baking in itself is something that everyone does, but not a lot of people bake. And a lot of times we go to, some of these vegan cafes, vegan restaurants, and they'll
Right.
have desserts, and some of them taste vegan, if you know what I mean. So
They taste like cardboard one
yeah.
over, right?
So I was like,
Yeah.
man, I was like, it's got to be a better way to do this. But a lot of people don't know, a lot of things that everyone eats is already vegan. They just don't know it, such as Oreos. Most Oreos are vegan. Most Pop Tarts are vegan, just because they don't have any of that thing. Most cereal
Now,
is vegan.
now, for those who don't actually know what vegan is, I mean, I know what it is, but can you explain what the difference between vegan and non-vegan is? Because it's not just milk, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Or so what
So
actually, can you explain that?
yeah, so you got your vegetarians and then you have vegans. Vegetarians just don't eat meat, but they may still eat animal products. So they will eat eggs or they will eat cheese or
Cheese.
things like that. Vegans don't eat any of those things. So I have to substitute all of animal based products with other products that are,
Some vegans go as far as not even having honey,
yeah, yeah. Some of them
so
go
it
as
can
far
be.
as, being tested on animals. So a lot of times you have to really, really do your research on a lot of things because some of that stuff is tested on animals, and it's really hard to know without having to get on the
Now, for
web
your
and do your
taste
research.
test, do your kids get in on that?
Yeah, they all that's my wife is one of my toughest critics, so I let her taste a lot of my stuff, and she'll tell me, that's good, or you need to try
That's
something
not so
else.
hot.
But when it comes to my cakes, she hasn't had a complaint yet. The only time that there's ever been a complaint is when it comes to the frosting. So sometimes I try different frostings, uh, because American buttercream, you got Swiss meringue buttercream.
And then the flavorings or the colorings sometimes have their own,
Yeah,
like their own taste to them. Some
yeah,
colors have a funky kind of
yeah.
aftertaste. So,
Yeah, if
okay,
you
I
get
can
if
see
you get
that.
like a cake from Kroger or something that's got that really bitter taste, that's usually because they use too much color in it. So
In the icing, yeah, it has
yeah,
like a funky aftertaste in your mouth
yeah,
or so, right?
yeah.
So
Somebody uses a lot of color.
where do you come up with your designs, your inspiration for your designs?
Uh, I do a lot of different things. Sometimes I look on the internet and just kind of see the direction some other artists have gone. Um, and
Mm-hmm.
then sometimes I'll just kind of do it, just kind of feed off of their creativity. And then sometimes I just make it up as I go, you know, like as of right now, I'm working on a Chanel cake. So I made a Chanel purse completely out of Rice Krispie and fondant. I wish I had pictures to show you guys. It came out
Oh
really
my
well.
God, that sounds so cool.
But pictures will be coming tomorrow. I'll be finishing up the cake tomorrow. So
Yes, please. So y'all who are watching right now, we are speaking to Timmy Turner, Basta Bakery, who it makes vegan treats. And I would love for y'all to go ahead and click his link to follow him because he really does have some amazing treats on there. I saw cakes. I saw mini cupcakes. I saw you, piping and decorating, with your commercial mixer also going. I saw some some lemon squares.
Yes, lemon squares, which was really hard to make vegan. It's not. I didn't know regular lemon squares had a lot of dairy product in it, and to make it vegan and make it taste really good, man. I got people still asking me about them lemon squares, so yeah.
Is that one of your signatures? Is that one of your the ones that everybody asks for, or what is your most popular?
Everyone has been asking about my cupcakes here lately. I have a banana pudding inspired cupcake that a lot of people love. Man, it is really good.
Like the actual cake batter is flavored banana pudding?
Yes. It's banana pudding, and then I use I kind of go back and forth with a vanilla and a banana flavored icing. Put some cookie crumbs on there, so the whole thing is good, man.
See, you are just so not right, because usually when you think of health food, you know what I mean? It's kind of like, you think about eating like grass and dirt, or it's going to taste like grass and dirt. Right. You know what I mean? And so I love when chefs and bakers come up with natural ingredients, you know what I mean? And they're vegan or vegetarian. They're getting away from those animal products, and the shit actually tastes good though. And that's, you know what I mean? It's something that you would actually I'd buy that, not
Yeah, we've tasted plenty of vegan cakes, gluten-free cakes, just because of my son and his allergies. And I've had really good, and I've had really bad. Sometimes icing is too sweet. Sometimes it's not sweet enough. And I'm a texture person.
Sometimes it's like they try to cover up or mask the taste by slathering it with icing or pumping it with some sugar. But the basic taste, you know what I mean? Yeah. So when you do your recipes, do you kind of you take a basic recipe and you kind of tinker it and make it tailor it to your own so that it's your own signature?
Yeah. So when I first started baking, my cousin recommended I Am Cake King. So I'm not sure if anyone's familiar with him. He's a baker. I believe he's based out of Mississippi, but he's been on TV and a lot of things. And I know he's here in Atlanta a lot, but he offers an online class. And I took his online class.
Oh, wow.
And it gives you a lot of tips and tricks about how to decorate your cakes, how to come up with different recipes, how to run your business, things of that nature. So, I mean, it's got, I want to say 20 plus classes in there. And they're, anywhere from an hour long to 3 hours long.
Yeah, but it's one thing. You can take all the classes in the world that you want to. If you don't have the skills, then it really doesn't matter how many hours you put in. You know what I'm saying? So looking at your goods, it does not look like you've only been baking since October.
Yeah, well, the good thing
is, it looks like you've got years under your belt with the attention to detail. That's what I mean, because usually new bakers like that are not as meticulous with the details. You can tell that their stuff is kind of, you know what I mean? But your stuff
the good thing about me. It's just because I've always been a creative person. So I think this is just one of the ways that I'm able to express my creativity. And I always pay attention to the details, and maybe it's because of my job, you know, me being a
I was
detective.
going to say that could
Uh,
be,
so I try to,
because of your big boy
yeah.
job.
So I try to pay
Yeah,
attention to, you know, if I'm trying to, like for instance, the Chanel purse, you know, just trying to make the chain look nice, or, you know, making sure I have the lines correct and everything. So it's
right,
just
right.
straight edges, you know, just things of that nature. So
But you put your all into it. But I know that I'm an artist too. So when I create, it is so stress relieving.
it is, it is.
You kind of zone out. You can go into your own, you know what I mean, and kind of do your creating. But I know that you're not just, and I don't know if this would be creative, but I know that you're not, and I'm nosy, so I went all through your shit, you know what I mean, and all through your social media and everything. Sorry,
Right.
wife, but I was all in his shit. And I see that, what is this? Timmy said it, because apparently you got some gift to gab,
Yeah.
and you're pretty creative with being able to draw a whole bunch of followers. So any other small businesses that are watching, put your ears on for this guy, because you seem to have hit the jackpot. So how long have you been TikToking?
Uh, Probably a little over a year now. I had a lot more videos, some videos that had, you know, a couple million followers, or views rather. However, when I got promoted at my job, I had to take some of the videos down.
I
So
can imagine.
a lot of things when I did TikTok were comedy based, but they were making fun of, you know, police or some of the things that police officers go through.
Sorry.
And
Sorry. Yeah.
I kind of got in trouble for it. So they were like, "Hey, you got to take some of these videos down. You can keep the account, but you got to take the videos
But
down."
you gotta clean it up a little bit.
Yeah. So
Not make us look like such jackasses, I feel.
yeah. So I haven't made as many TikTok videos here as of late. Every once in a while, you know, I'll get the urge or the
Hi,
creative spirit
Angel.
to kind of do something, but
Right.
you know, for the most part. But yeah, it's all about
So what
finding
is
your niche.
Timmy said it? Is that you giving advice? Is that your words of
It was a
wisdom?
little bit of everything. I used to do you know, silly laws and stuff that were still on the books. I would do funny videos, you know, just making fun of, you know, different aspects of policing. I think that I had a donut video in which a strong girl kind of snatched my donut away from me.
Oh,
And that video got like 2 million views on that video. So that was one of my first times going viral. Not my first time. The first time I was actually making fun of the way women try to hide the pooch when they, you know, they take pictures, you know, using
okay.
pictures of their hands or emojis and
Tuck
stuff
it
like that.
in, put your hands, yeah, turn
Yes.
sideways, yeah, all that.
Yeah, so that was the first time that I went viral, but that was probably my biggest video to date, was the one where the girl snatches my donut and I call for backup on my radio. So it was just little silly stuff like that. You know, I was dancing in a Dunkin' in front of Dunkin' Donuts one time, so you know, just
So
silly
have
stuff
you
like that.
found though that your viral famousness has helped your business though? Has it helped you gain interest in your business? Have you been able to branch out because of it? Does social media, do you think, helps you in your business?
It does, yes, yes, and no. Because you have some followers that want you to stick to the same routine. So as soon as you try to change it up, they like,
They
this is
don't
what I
like,
signed up for. Yeah, I ain't signed
right.
up for this. Like,
They like Timmy the
motherfucker, go
funny
make me
man. They
laugh
don't like
again.
Timmy
Right.
the baker.
Yeah, they be like, motherfucker, go make me laugh again. I don't care about no cake. But at the same time, I do have some followers of like, hey, I want you to mail me a cake, or I want you to mail me cupcakes, or whatever the case may be. So it definitely helps broaden your reach,
Right,
as a
right.
local baker. But I explained to them, hey, I'm just now starting out. Let me finish
Let
working
me
my
let me
friends
feel
and
myself.
family. Yeah, let me
Yeah, let
finish
me
working
feel
my
what I'm
friends
doing
and
right now.
family. Let me still work on my pricing, because sometimes I think I'm overcharging. Then sometimes I'm like, man, as long as it took me
Well,
to make this cake, you know, I'm
I think
undercharged.
that as small business people, I think that's really one of the things that we struggle with the most is we love what we do, And so we don't necessarily know how to price ourselves.
Right. I
Because
think that's my biggest struggle.
to us, it's not really work. You know
Right.
what I mean? Because we like what we do. So it's kind of like, damn, I'm going to charge somebody for this. I don't know how much to charge. So I completely feel you. But let me tell y'all who are watching, y'all need to come out and see this man. He is going to be live right now. He's over in Alabama. But on the 30th of this month, he is going to be in Norcross.
Yep. Y'all will be in my neck
Selling.
of the woods. Y'all gonna be in my neck.
Yes. So what do you think is going to be on your menu for us for that Saturday? Have you decided
I've got
what
a,
you
I
what
got
you
a
gonna
couple
whip
things. I
up?
got a couple things. I'm definitely gonna do a couple cake jars, because
Ooh,
that way you'll get
in
a
the mason
taste.
jars?
I'm not gonna do mason jars because they're a little too expensive for a brand new
Yeah,
business
yeah, but
owner.
just
But
in the jars, cake in
yeah,
the.
yeah. So I'm gonna do those. I'm also going to do some brickies, which is a brownie cookie combination. And I think people will really enjoy those. Um,
Ooh.
I haven't decided. I want to do one more treat. I'm thinking about maybe some vegan Rice Krispie treats, and I may do some covered in chocolate as well. So, so you saying yes to the Rice Krispie treats?
Yes, yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes, 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 yes.
So I think a cake jar is going to be perfect because it kind of gives you a taste
And
test of what my cakes will be like.
Rice Krispie treats maybe on pop sticks.
Yeah, I could do those. I could do
Oh
those,
yeah.
and I may whip up some of those lemon bars just because they were so good. I didn't know people like lemon bars as much as they are, and I use fresh ingredients for my lemon bars. Everything is fresh. Almost everything is handmade, including the dough.
Nothing is better than fresh lemon, whatever, fresh lemon, like lemon meringue, lemon bars, lemon filled cookies. Those, it's got to be fresh though. So
Yeah,
I thank you for that. Now,
I
y'all,
squeeze all
again,
my
we are,
lemons myself.
huh?
I said I squeeze all my lemons myself. Out there
Oh,
struggling. Forearms tight.
the juice is worth the squeeze for you.
Somebody told me I had to, get my little swag on, so I might be a little swaggy out there.
Yes, I told you you had to come a little debonair. You
Yeah,
had to come a little, a little saucy.
yeah. I was thinking about having my chest out. I ain't decided yet, but
Oh Lord, come on. Come on now.
we
I don't
go
know what
see.
the weather's gonna be like now. We're not trying to have you freeze and we're not trying to have you melt. So dress accordingly.
Oh
Just be
yeah,
the
of
little
course.
swaggy saucy that you can be. And we will definitely be checking you out on the 30th. Y'all, please go ahead and come out and visit our Hats and Heels, ladies only with the guy tea party on April 30th in Norcross. It's going to be downtown historic Norcross, this young man's neck of the woods. This is Timmy Turner, Bossed Up Bakery, with his swaggy vegan treats over there. If y'all have not checked him out again, go ahead and click on his link. Timmy said it, and check out his amazing treats and get ready to meet him live in person and in charge on April 30th. Timmy, it has been a pleasure speaking with you, and thank you so much for blessing us with your presence, coming to us not from your house, because you said you're all the way in Alabama, so you're not even in the state, but
Yeah,
still you showed up to show out
nice
with us
hotel. We're in a nice hotel in Birmingham, Alabama. That's where I was
in
born at.
Birmingham. All right there.
I was born in Birmingham, Alabama, but I
Oh,
am
oh, you're
Georgia
from
bred.
there. Okay.
I am Georgia bred through and through. So go dogs. You hear me?
Well, I'm not from the state, so I'm not even gonna. I don't even claim it. I don't even claim Georgia Child. But anyway, Timmy, it has been a pleasure, and we will see you on April 30th in just a couple of weeks, and you will have your treats out there and ready for us. And it has been a pleasure, and thank you so much for joining us tonight. And again, y'all, I am Helena, your hostess with the mostest, and with me is Timmy Turner from Bossed Up Bakery. Go ahead and give us a follow so you can come out and check us out on April 30th. From noon to 3 o'clock in Norcross, and get your girl party on.
Y'all have fun. Y'all turn up, be lit, and then y'all come and shop with me. Follow me on
You know it,
Instagram,
you know it, you know it.
Timmy the Baker on Instagram, Bossed Up Bakery on Facebook. Timmy said it on TikTok. So
Timmy said it, Timmy said it. So listen to this man and he'll arrest you.
thank you for having me. I really
All right,
appreciate
sir.
it.
You have a blessed evening, and I will see you in a couple of weeks.
See you then.
All right, bye-bye now.